face of Utah's heart for 85 years. From the time this school was built in 1914 to today, this school has witnessed many national and community hardships, and yet the motivation for excellence prevails. The old building has been a community landmark and memorial standing for so long. The new building moved us into the future, but that does not mean that we will forget our past. With the unveiling of this painting created by Chad Hawkins, representing the tradition of excellence here at Davis, we realize that it is not the building that left a legacy, but the great men and women who have graced the halls here at Davis High. The old students will forever live on in this new school. We proudly commemorate these fine people and their traditions they have created in this documentary.
Davis High is a significant part of this community. The tearing down of the old school and the building of a new allowed Davis High's community to realize the traditions of Davis High lie not in the building but in the students. The desire for excellence moved on with students, including their willingness to work hard, defend, and uphold these traditions is a constant part of the Davis High School experience. Renowned artist and alumnus Chad Hawkins proposed a painting that would depict community and school values. He wanted to place students of the past who possessed community values into the framework of the new school building. This painting would show that it is the people or the individuals with common values that are the foundation, structure, and tradition of Davis High School.
I think the painting is amazing. It resembles so much different aspects of our school, and there's so many people in there that have left a legacy.
When you look at the painting, all of the people in the painting are 18 years old.
I think this painting, just seeing like former Davis High graduates, has meant a lot to the Davis High student body because they realize that they can move on after high school and become like great people.
The painting to me means history for our school and tradition that's been carried on through so many years, and there's so many people who have a legacy to leave at Davis High, and that legacy continues for everyone else who comes here.
This painting is really, really unique, and it's a wonderful opportunity for the students to see what has built the tradition and the legacy of Davis High.
You know, a lot goes into a painting. You start out with an idea and a blank canvas, and it's up to you as the artist to figure out where to begin and know where to end.
Part of the old building was being taken down, and Chad came in and he said, "Miss Saylor?" And I said, "Yes, Chad," and we visited for a little while, and he had come up with this wonderful idea.
And so they start talking about valor and patriotism and academics and commerce and innovation. And so the people who are in the painting represent those core community values.
We were really disappointed that it wasn't the old building in the painting, but because he was trying to bring together the two, the old building was no longer in existence, and the students that attended Davis High would not understand or know that.
I could have painted it at noon. I chose daybreak. I wanted to do daybreak because it represents a new day, a dawning of a new season, a new time, the birth of a new season of Davis High.
We found out that if we did the values of the community as a part of the painting, that it would better represent what we wanted the painting to feel like, and as Chad wanted the concept of the painting to feel.
There's so many traditions that we have, and everyone that becomes a part of Davis High is able to get involved, and they feel a sense of belonging, and there's something for everyone here.
Traditions like leadership and innovation and fitness and all these great values are being like remodeled, and they're reminding the students of Davis High School.
I think tradition is just carrying on everything that we have right now and keeping that school spirit alive.
There's a tradition of excellence, there's a tradition of pride.
Ever since 1914, they've been setting down these values and things that we should do. I think they're going to look back and say, hey, I can be like them, and I should try to model my life and be like them.
The Medal of Honor is the highest award you can receive for valor and bravery.
Normal reaction is get out of the way of danger. Save yourself if you can. Those are not the people who get the Medal of Honor.
I think Bernie made that decision without the slightest thought of anything happening to it.
He is the first air officer to win the Medal of Honor in Vietnam. Major Fisher has won this honor, the nation's highest honor, because of uncommon gallantry in the face of death.
There's just not many people like Bernie Fisher.
Colonel Bernard F. Fisher was the first living U.S. Air Force recipient of the Congressional Medal of Honor. He received this award for his uncommon valor. The citation was for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his own life above and beyond the call of duty. He also received the Silver Star, Bronze Star, and Air Medal, a true American hero. He graduated Davis High School in 1945.
Mr. Timothy and Mr. Fisher, they're in the building, but they were strategically placed near the United States flag due to their incredible and honorable patriotic service.
Davis High School has one of the greatest traditions. It's one of the oldest high schools in the state, and it's just been remarkable how effective the students just from our family have turned out by associating with the traditions and what the fine teachers. I just had a wonderful experience, and I'm still having it. I still go to the basketball, football, track meets, and once in a while baseball games, and we even try to get to some of the musicals, and it's just been a joy and a great experience, and I don't think I'll ever be sorry for ever doing what's happened at this spot.
Vernon Webster Flint was an exceptional student athlete during his 3 years at Davis. Vernon is a true Dart. He graduated from Davis High School in 1947.
School motto to defend tradition, because it's such a part of the community that if everybody felt like the school motto was defend the tradition, that they would own it, because defend is such an action word.
I was kind of a loser going to Davis High School. I would go to bed at like 8, probably 9 o'clock at the latest, and get up at 4 in the morning so I could be at the gym at 4:30. Ever since I had my license at 16, I got a gym membership, and I would go to the gym and do weights for 45 minutes and then cardio for about an hour or so, maybe 45 minutes, and then get home in time to blow dry the sweat in my hair. Not shower, but blow dry the sweat, just so I can get to school in time and to the classes and everything. It all started my sophomore year and continued on, and fitness has been a huge part of my life, and things changed, and I took on a new challenge my senior year of high school and started running as a new cardiovascular activity and got into marathon running. Right after I graduated Davis High, I ran my first marathon when I was 18, and now here I am, and I've run 14 marathons. I just can't believe it. And also, what took place my senior year of high school at Davis High, attending there, I forged a new path for me, and I joined the Army National Guard. And what an incredible opportunity that was. I didn't grow up dreaming I would be a soldier, but I saw a new opportunity, a new way to challenge myself physically, mentally, and spiritually in every aspect of my life. But being fit really trained me for that. And I was prepared going to boot camp and everything, and so I joined my senior year of high school, March 2001, as a combat medic in the Army National Guard. But it's crazy that what prepared me at Davis High School prepared me for the future and my endeavors and my career choices as a soldier, and even at basic training at the boot camp for the military. I won the highest physical fitness award for my company, and outbeat all the guys. It was an incredible opportunity and honor for me that I worked hard for that. You know, I pushed myself in that way. This incredible journey of my passion for fitness and how it all started at Davis High, and what an honor to represent that in this painting. And it's truly an honor for me, as it's been a big part of my life and a big push for me, and it's really driven me in a lot of my
decisions in life and my career paths and what I've chosen to do. Davis High's got a lot of great professors, a lot of great teachers that really help instill that passion in their students. No matter where I'm at in life, I'm proud to say that I'm a Davis Dart. A lot of people ask, what is a Dart? And I explain why we're called Darts and how it started back and when Davis High even began back in 1914, when this one man, his nickname was the Dart because of his physical ability. And then to compete on the stage of Miss America was an incredible opportunity, but I think it was great to even be a finalist on the stage of Miss America. And what an honor to be up there. And then when I was eliminated, to drop down and do push-ups live on television, I thought was a good way to go, and to know that I was true to myself to the very end. And what a way to go as a soldier to drop down and do push-ups on national TV. Fitness has taken me a lot of places in life, and as fitness can do this for anybody, and I hope Davis High students really capture their potential as a Davis Dart.
Jill Catherine Shepard was Miss Utah 2007. She served in the U.S. Army as a combat medic in the Utah National Guard. Jill graduated from Davis High School in 2001.
It became much more apparent that what we needed to do was to look at values and people who represented those values from our community.
I'm Bruce Perry. I'm a 1957 graduate of Davis High School. Proud to say that. This morning to talk about a little bit about my own heritage as well as my experience at Davis High. The sports have been important to me, and Davis High gave me a real opportunity to develop my skills in these sporting events. As a result, later in my life, I got college scholarships. I didn't ever have to pay a penny to go to school. After I quit playing, I coached for 9 years in high school to work for state government. But even when I went to work for Governor Rampton, I got that job because I was recognized for my sports ability. And so playing sports here at Davis has always been a great advantage to me. Later, of course, as I played at Weaver College and to Utah, I became even more well-known. I have a lot of memories of being here, mostly associated with sporting events. We took third in the state basketball tournament. We were in the semifinals in baseball. Had they not split us in Brownsville High when I was a senior, we would have probably won the state football championship. When I went to Davis High was the only high school in the county when I started. And I just knew it was a great tradition when I got here. And I'm happy that maybe our class was able to contribute a little more to the tradition. But Davis was always known as winners. They were always very competitive. There wasn't any place better than Davis High. It was a great place, and it was a very accepting place where everyone was recognized for what they did, not the color of their skin. So it was a great experience for me to be here in that way.
Bruce Grant Perry was born into the Northwest Band of Shoshone and is the great-grandson of Chief Sagwitch Timbimbu. Bruce graduated from Davis High School in 1957.
And I said, well, I'm putting in some dark clouds because life is not always perfect. Things are not always handed to us, nor should they be. And so I put in a little bit of dark clouds representing a little bit of struggle, a little bit of uncertainty, and that's a part of life. That's a part of Davis High's tradition.
Samuel Morris Brown graduated summa cum laude with a bachelor's degree in linguistics and Russian from Harvard University. Samuel has published articles in theoretical syntax, medical epidemiology, and American cultural and religious history. Sam graduated from Davis High School in 1990. Sarah Simmons Watkins served as a student body officer at Davis High. Her strong family and community values provided motivation for her focus on motherhood, running her home, and supporting her husband. Sarah and her extended family find many ways of giving back to the community of Kaysville as well as the state of Utah. She graduated from Davis High School in 1989. Richard Calvert Bowman, a lifelong resident of Kaysville City, he took over the family business, Bowman's Market, in 1951. Sponsorship of athletic teams, high school activities, the City Millennial Clock, the 24th of July breakfast, and the DATC are typical of Dick's commitment to Kaysville and its people. He graduated from Davis High School in 1946. Nolan K. Bushnell, inventor of Pong and founder of Atari, is considered the father of electronic gaming. Fascinated by the combination of computers, images, and fun, Nolan went on to invent the first computerized video game. He graduated from Davis High School in 1961. Martha Jean Thompson was an amazing violinist. She was selected as the State Sterling Scholar in Music. She graduated from Davis High School in 1990. Laddie Weston Timothy was a pilot in the Army Air Corps during World War II. He finished his credits early at Davis High School and left to serve his country. He also witnessed the first nuclear bomb test in White Sands, New Mexico. He graduated from Davis High School in 1943. Calvin L. Rampton was Utah's 11th and longest-serving governor. By many accounts, he brought Utah's government into the modern fiscal era, initiating the first major bonding building program in the state's history and restructuring the government for the first time since statehood. He graduated from Davis High School in 1931. James Fred Sheffield wrote the Davis High School song, which is still being sung today. He was also the first Eagle Scout in the Francis Peak district of the Lake Bonneville Council. He graduated from Davis High School in 1924.
The students of Davis High School would like to thank Emily Timothy Smith for the many hours and hard work it has taken to organize and promote the art project, Dear Old Davis High, where excellence is a tradition. Emily graduated from Davis High with the class of 1989. The traditions of service and leadership are her gifts to this 4-year art project. Davis High continues to inspire students, faculty, staff, and the entire community towards excellence. We all defend the traditions that give meaning to school spirit and community pride.